Hello everyone and welcome back to my favorite series on the channel, Tennis Hidden Chats You Surely Ignored. A series where we take a look at some of the rarest moments in tennis that you might have missed or never heard of. First of all, I'm very sorry you had to wait another year after the last episode, but I promise you, this one will be worth the wait. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like button to help me create more of these. It really helps. And if this video gets 1000 likes in the first week, I promise to make a new one by the next decade or so. Don't forget to check out the rest of the series, I'll leave a link in the description, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, you probably have seen this clip 1000 times already. It's when Lucas Russell decided to do something very wrong. And that is of course messing with Rafael Nadal's water bottles. Because from that point forward, Rafa completely crushed him match after match till the end of his career. By now everyone knows if there is one rule in tennis, it is that you should never mess with Rafa's bottles. But in one of the rarest occasions, 10 years ago, Marinko Matosevic, a retired tennis player from Australia, and one of the funniest players ever, decided to mess with Rafa a little bit by knocking over his bottles before the final game of their match. And to everyone's surprise, Rafa's reaction to that was absolutely priceless.
Con ese efecto de caída que parece que la bola va a volar y con el efecto cae en la línea. El propio Rafa termina riéndose de ese punto.
10 years ago, in one of the biggest upsets in the French Open, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga managed to take out Roger Federer in straight sets in the quarterfinals. However, Tsonga did something in the third set that wasn't appreciated by Roger at all.
Absolutely the right play to just rub it in. Tsonga's father loves it, the right play. When's the last time you saw that, Ted? A guy go at Roger Federer.
All right.
Don't you know who I am?
In the Davis Cup of the year 2000, Yannick Noah had one of the most hilarious exchanges with somebody from the crowd. On a normal day at the Wimbledon Center Court, Roger Federer was showing absolutely no mercy to Mikhail Yuzny, and that left the latter with no option but to ask Andre Agassi, the tennis legend himself, for advice.
Did the right things, Yuzny.
Usually he's asking the royal box for advice.
That's Andre, I think.
Oh, how lovely.
In a futures events in 2016, Robin Haase seemed to have had enough of Gonzalo Lama's loud grunting, but the chair umpire surprisingly considered him to be mocking his opponent and gave Lama the point. In the third round of the US Open 2008, David Ferrer completely lost his mind at the chair umpire. I mean, just imagine if these comments were said by anyone in 2023.
Puedo pegarle. Mi cabeza está hecha una mierda, mi cabeza está hecha una puta mierda, está hecha. Imposible que pueda jugar.
Per violation, vulnerable obscenity, warning Mr. Ferrer.
Why, Mr. Ward? Why warning now? Why? Are you speaking? Why warning? It's normal, yo aquel. Normal. Nothing.
10 years ago in Vienna, Tommy Haas met Lucas Russell in the semi-final in a match that ended in a very strange way. Russell had already got a warning for smashing his racket once, and when he was down 6-love in the final set tiebreak, he smashed another one to get the second warning and a point penalty that resulted in him losing the match.
Und ärgert sich jetzt nicht. Da hätte er sich beinahe selbst wehgetan. Schläger werfen soll auch geübt sein. Oh, aus, fertig. Punktabzug.
What's funny here is Tommy's reaction. He completely ignored Russell's argument with the umpire and went on to celebrate.
Unglaublich. Tommy macht ganz normal weiter.
In the quarterfinals of the US Open in 2010, Robin Soderling had a bit of an argument with both Roger Federer and the chair umpire.
Just long. Challenge. And it's in.
Oh, by the barest of margins.
Unbelievable.
Just.
Well,
Robin, the call is coming after you hit the ball.
So this is a tough call from the ref as well.
Robin, in my judgment, the call did not disturb you to make that call, that shot.
Well, Soderling's just said to Federer, you want it? Is it to say you want to take a point like that? Absolutely he does.
I don't think there's too much love lost between these two, and Robin certainly likes to get in the face of your opponent.
If you think that was rude enough, check out this weird handshake at the end of the match.
The FedEx is through in straight sets against Robin Soderling. 6-4, 6-4, 7-5.
In the Davis Cup 2012 final, Roddick Stepanek managed to beat Nicolas Almagro in the deciding match to give the Czech Republic their first ever Davis Cup title. However, in the middle of the wild celebrations, Stepanek completely forgot to shake his opponent's hands. And that's where Thomas Berdych jumped in to remind him to do so in a very respectful moment.
You know, the emotion's understandable, isn't it? But I think there needs to be a shake of hand with his opponent because he hasn't done it, and he's just...
In last year's US Open, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner gave us the match of the tournament. During the match, Alcaraz was getting completely outplayed by Sinner to the point that he exploded in anger towards his coach, something we've never seen him do before.
Congratulations for abuse warming Mr. Alcaraz.
After being several months away for injury, Rafael Nadal returned to the Marseille Open in 2006. He was having a great tournament and reached the semi-final against Arnold Clément, a man who has never beaten him before. Rafa was having a great match, cruising through the first set, but in the first game of the second set, something strange happened. Rafa got stung by a bee.
However, a freak occurrence in the first game of the second set seemed to shift the balance in Clément's favour. Nadal was stung by a bee. Rafael said afterwards he was surprised to be attacked by a bee indoors in February.
Nadal then proceeded to lose the next two sets and the match.
Clément won a standing ovation from the French fans, delighted that one of their own had reached the final of the Open 13 in Marseille.
In one of the rarest occasions in tennis, something that you don't see very often, Andy Roddick decided to challenge his own serve, which was actually very smart given this amazing return by Monfils.
Mr. Roddick is challenging the call on the right service line. Always called good.
You don't see this too often. It's called good. Roddick would actually like it to be called out. Interesting stuff. He didn't react to Monfils' return.
And finally, here is a clip of Andy Murray leaving the bulkhead hanging for like 70 hours. You gotta feel bad for him.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you did. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Have a great day.